everyone, Decent Turtle Dove. How's everyone doing? I am doing really well, and I am here to do a unboxing review for the company DIY Digital Art. This I think will be my 5th review from this company, and I ordered some cross stitches this time. So let's get right into it. I had received them in 2 separate packages. Yesterday one package, I emailed and said that the Snowman was missing, but it may be coming in a separate package, or they may have forgotten to add it. But all's well, because it was just sent in a separate package, so that's great, and they got back to me right away. So they're really nice to deal with as far as my experiences go. But anyway, let's get right into this order and see what I got. Now, when I receive anything from a company that I'm going to review for, I always just open it and just check that everything's in there. So I haven't actually gone through in great detail. So I'm glad that I got the second package, because I want to get a start on that one right away. But let's get everything out. And I'll do this one last, so I'll put that aside. Okay, so let's just start with the smaller things. Okay, the butterflies over flowers cross stitch that I finished, it was driving me nuts because I didn't have a threader, a needle threader, so I ordered some of these and I don't know how to use them, so I'm going to have to look that up. But there is quite a few in here, 10 pieces. So I have seen other YouTubers using these, so I'm going to have to see if I can find a little tutorial on someone doing that. So my eyes aren't the best anymore, and even with my glasses I find it really hard to thread, so that's going to be a lifesaver for me. And I also bought, now what was this one called? I've got my book where I've written everything down that I ordered. This is the, I think it's the Big Eye sewing needles, yes. And I think they're different sizes. So I thought it would be always, seeing as I'm getting back into cross stitching now, it'll be great just to have some spare needles. And I really like the case that it comes in. Just keep them nice and safe so you don't lose them. And that just screws off. Oh, okay. So these, you can tell I haven't been doing a lot of cross stitching. So these are not, I don't think, for cross stitching. They are huge. Look at that. And they're quite heavy. So I'll definitely use that for something. It would be good for journal binding and things like that, maybe. So there's a few very big ones, and then these are some smaller ones too, a little bit not as thick. This one here is flat at the tip, so I don't even know what that one's for, unless it's broken, but who knows. And these, some of them are sharper than others. So that's not what I was expecting. Maybe I didn't look at the description properly, but that's always the way with me. I tend to get excited and look at things, and I don't always read the fine details in the description, so just do that, guys, if you order from anywhere, really. But that's okay. I can put them aside for something else and use this for my tapestry needles. Okay, now this is a, you know, the wax seals. So I got another stamp. It's the copperhead stamp, and this is in the letter D. Now, where do you open these things? Does it part on the top here? Or do I have to take it? I think I'm going to cut it off. I think that's what we'll have to do. Yes. So look at that. Not that long ago, I bought some, well, I reviewed actually, I didn't buy them. I got some wax seal things, wax and stamps, and you may have seen that video, and I thought, oh, I'll get my letter D. So that's always good to collect a few of those, so you've got different designs to stamp out, so that's good for my collection. Now, this is a magnet and it can hold needles, or you could put it on your fridge and use it that way, but these are really, really good for holding your needles while you're cross stitching, in between cross stitching when you're finished, so you don't lose your needle. You can place it on your canvas, on your Ada, and it's very magnetic, so it's really good, and that way you don't have to thread it through the Ada or anything that you're sewing. You can just place that on the top and then get your needle, which is probably threaded if you're in the middle of a cross stitch, and it's not going to go anywhere. I mean, it's a very strong magnet, look at that. So that's the second one that I've got, because I'll probably end up starting two or working on 2 or 3 at a time. So I thought I'll get my second one, and look at the design on that, isn't it nice? Love the colours. And I think you do peel off a protective cover, so it's a lot shinier than that, and I'll do that for you so you can see. So these would make really nice stocking fillers for Christmas, if you know someone that likes to embroider or sew, or even to put on the fridge. See how shiny that is? Very pretty. I love the design. So they have a few to choose from. So that's that. So I'm happy to get that. Now I'll get into the cross stitching. Now this is part of a series, and it's actually called Kitchen Gadgets, but it's drinks, different drinks, tea. I think there's 6 all up. And I just got the 2, and they're not very expensive at all. So this is a really good size to get if you're just starting out to cross stitch, or if you don't want to do a real big one. So there's the graph, and it's got all your codes in there. Okay, so this isn't a Joy Sunday, but that's the design, and it's it's not very clear, unfortunately. And I did see that through the bags, so I'll quickly show you that one if I can. Yep, that's what it will look like. Lemons and honey. So that's going to go in my kitchen. And there's 24 colours all up. And I don't think there's any back stitching. It's just all cross stitch, as far as I can tell. So this is now what size is it? It's 25 by 21, and I'm pretty sure that measurement is the whole canvas or Ada. And that's the symbols. So I will let you know what I think once I've finished this, or I might do a whip and chat and do some with you, because the last cross stitch I did was a Joy Sunday, so this one isn't branded. But then look at that, you get the needles as usual, and there's actually, isn't that funny, you get a needle threader in there. So I didn't have to buy I didn't have to order those other ones anyway, but always good to have more than one, so I'll probably get one in the other one as well. So there we have it. And then you get this little, like a half a thimble to help you. I've been using that tape. I have, after I did the last cross stitch, I did get sore on the fingers because I tended to lean that way. So you can buy some tape to protect your fingers as well. So I'll see how that one goes. That might work. And whoa, you get 4 needles with this kit. That's great, especially seeing as it's just a small canvas, small design, and they just placed that in these little pom-pom balls. Isn't that cute? So there you go, I've got plenty of needles anyway. That's great. Yeah, I just wish that this was a bit clearer, that's all. But I can refer to the website as long as I've got it on there, so that's fine. So let's have a look at the thread and see what colours we've got. So this is going to look really nice finished. Nice pastel colours. And some yellows and just neutral colours on this side. Lots of this colour here. So now you know why I'll probably be doing 2 or 3 at a time. So my plan is to do a few of these smaller cross stitches, and then I can, when I get better at it, then I can get a bigger one. So that's that one. This one is berries. Okay, so that's the symbols again, 25 colours, no back stitching. That's the design. show you. That's the one there. And actually, looking at that, it does have back stitching. That's interesting. So I will have to read this. And get back to you on that. It's the same size again, 25 by 21 centimetres, and it's got a bit of the design here which you can't really, it's so small you can't really tell. All the symbols on there. Now let's have a look at the colour of the threads. Okay, so I didn't get any needle with this kit. Maybe that's why I have so many needles in the other one. Okay, so maybe because I ordered those together, they gave me extra and just put it in the one, I would say. These are all the pretty pinks. The strawberries and berries. Very nice. So hopefully they will not take me too long. Just put that back in there just to protect the threads. I don't want to ruin them. And yeah, you can get another 4. So there's another one you can get, cinnamon and apple. So that's sort of Christmassy, and so is this one. This is more of a hot drink. With some biscuits and cake. So yeah, that's all of them. It's a bit glary, I don't know if you can see, but yeah, I'll leave the links to all the products in the description below for you. So they have, I can spend hours on their site. They have so many cross stitches and diamond paintings and other things to look at. So look what I got. It's a snowman. No surprise if you know me, if you've been following me, you know I love snowmen. So I just had to get a cross stitch for the snowman. Yeah, I don't know if this is actually Joy Sunday. It doesn't say it's Joy Sunday, but it's packaged the same. So I like this because it's got a nice bag to keep everything in, and just one of those snap seal bags, and it's got all the instructions at the back. And I just love that design. Nice and clear this design is, and nice and big too. And then you get your graph. Now that one is 36 by 29 centimetres. So this one's a little bit bigger. So you can refer to this. I'm going to enjoy doing this. That's the top of his head with a pretty bird. And look at the colourful scarf. I just knitted my daughter one not that long ago. Colourful one like that. And then you have the back. So there's some back stitching as well, you can see. There's some cardinals. I don't know what sort of birds that is, but that's a cardinal, I'm pretty sure. Let me know if I'm wrong. So let's have a look. There are 28 colours all up, and well, 30 if you include the back stitching, but it's all full stitch, full cross stitch, and then some back stitching. So that's great. Okay, let's have a look at the image, the canvas. Oh, this shouldn't hopefully take me too long too. Let's wait and see. I've got 3 of them to do, but I will get started on this one. And here's the needle. I've just stapled to the side there. And let's have a look at these colours. Oh, I love these colours. This is going to look nice in my lounge. And then this side. Lots of black. Just fold that over and put that back in the bag. So yeah, that's it. That is what I chose this time around. Oh. Oh. I thought that was actually needles in the bag. Look at that. It's just printed on the bag. That's funny. I thought, oh, I better grab those before they fall. I don't want to step on them. I'll put those back in, and I might even start this today. Okay. So, stay tuned because I will do probably a couple of written chats, and I don't know when I'll finish these projects, but eventually I will finish them, and then you'll always get to see a finished product. But yeah, as far as Christmas goes, I've already started buying Christmas presents for my granddaughters. I don't like waiting to the last couple of months. So to me, it's not too early to think about Christmas, especially if you're buying online. Towards Christmas, things are going to get so hectic, so get in early if you want to buy anything for Christmas, okay? Go and have a look. They've got a lot of Christmas products in there. Lots of diamond painting, lots of cross-stitching, just you name it, they've got it. It's great. I just spend hours looking. So thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this video. Take care, and we'll see you next time. And don't forget, I will leave the links to all the products in the description, along with the DIY digital art linked their online shop. Thanks everyone, take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye.